Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They started this drive in great field position now, needing to convert on 3rd and 2. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Completes it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the 1st sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Terry.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Baker. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Parks. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd. They go to the wide receiver screen. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Coaches practice red zone more than ever, especially defensively. You know you're going to give up yards. You know they're going to pile it up like crazy now with spread and with tempo. What a great job the last 2 plays by this defense, stopping the passing attack and getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Hayes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Avery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Parks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Avery. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Avery. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Rides the back and leaves it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It is perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Baker. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Buckley. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Straight ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's in for the touchdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Avery. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Terry. Still on his feet at the 35. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Terry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. The snap sets up to throw. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking for a gap. It's Avery. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The run from the shotgun. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got a man, it's Parks. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Looking to throw on first down. The quick out.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the
into their happy place for a touchdown.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Connolly. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Baker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Gain of 24. And that's a first down for the offense.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Makes the catch. It's Barnes. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Find some fresh air. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. This time he's got his man. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's the pressure. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time. Just
rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
all right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll try the counter. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Off the play fake on first down. Using his feet to buy time. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. Back to pass. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Sends it back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Got him downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got the back over the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Gives it on the option. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Barnes. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hayes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense in a split backfield. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Terry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
He'll bring it out. It's Fields. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Avery. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Parks. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play, 2nd and 10. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Terry. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. On target. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the ground with the back. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Parks. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Avery.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The give on the inside. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. It'll be a draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. It's a draw. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Barnes. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. The screen, he can go. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Baker. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll run for it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Buckley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming, and he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Makes the catch. It's Parks. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Looking downfield on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got his man quickly.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.